New details shared in a Springfield courtroom about an alleged serial rapist and how he lured and attacked his victims.
All of this playing out at the dangerousness hearing for Ali Ghaffar, accused of raping 6 women. Western Mass News reporter Paris Dunford joins us live with the horrific details. Paris.
Chris, Jordan, prosecutors compared the details of the crime Ali Ghaffar is accused of to a scene in a horror movie. And sitting in that courtroom today, listening to what the state had to say to present their case, the details were absolutely shocking. On Thursday morning, Ali Ghaffar was seen in an orange jumpsuit from the TV screen inside a Springfield courtroom. Western Mass News there as the alleged serial rapist faced the judge for a dangerousness hearing. District attorneys arguing he was a threat to the community.
Based on the severity of the alleged behavior, we think that dangerousness is appropriate, and we believe he should be held for public safety and victim safety.
In order to prove their point that Ghaffar should remain behind bars, the prosecution read aloud the disgusting details in this case, outlining how he was able to gain control of these 6 women he's accused of raping. Let's start with how he allegedly got his victims into his car. Prosecutors say the first rape took place in July of 2021. He asked that victim if she would help him find PCP and other drugs. The second victim, on February 19th in 2022, he allegedly asked her if she wanted to smoke some weed. And that was the same question he asked victim 3 on February 26th, according to police. Prosecutors say for the 2 other victims, he asked if they needed a ride, and another victim was a prostitute who he agreed to give money to in exchange for sex. Now, he drove his first 3 victims to Clark Field, where he was almost caught by a West Springfield detective.
This was a very close call, and a lot of people would have taken that as a sign to stop. But that's not what Mr. Ghaffar did.
He changed his new location to an underpass near Bear Hole Reservoir, police say. Now, in almost all of these crimes, Ghaffar made threats with either a gun or knife, according to the state's arguments.
Do what he said if she wanted to make it home alive.
Police say he also consistently left the victim alone at the remote location after raping them. In their arguments, prosecutors say all the victims were able to identify Ghaffar in a photo array. They were also able to link his DNA to these crimes.
And also what we have here is a pattern and consistency, a pattern of conduct that Mr. Ghaffar committed that he seemed to be quite comfortable with.
And after hearing all of these appalling details in the case, the judge ruled Ghaffar would remain behind bars for the next 120 days.
On the scale of dangerousness, it's hard to find that there would be anyone else that was more dangerous to the community than Mr. Ghaffar. Now,
Ghafar's mother and sister were in the courtroom today, and they appear to be very emotional. Ghafar's next date in court is set for May 20th. Reporting live in Springfield, Paris Dunford for Western Mass News.
Paris.